Two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's the Chiefs going up against the Browns. With that, let's get up to Cleveland. And standing by are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Today, two AFC teams set to do battle as we've got a good one in store between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cleveland Browns. They come up in an offset eye. Throwing now, Kessler on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
On the ground, this is Isaiah Crowell. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. On third down, Kessler got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, here we go. Detroit! Detroit! Now let's go. Green, 39.
On first down, Kessler. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jay Howard in there to get him for a loss of 5. So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long. On 2nd down, here's Kessler. And the connection made to Terrell Pryor. For Pryor, strong first season as a starter continues. 5 catches, 97 more yards. And we said it last week. He's really the lone bright spot for Cleveland, isn't he?
He is, and I can't wait to watch him continue to develop. This is his first full season as a wide receiver. But the big part is mentally, he thinks like a wide receiver now. For the longest time, he resisted this, wanted to be a quarterback. With his size, frame, speed, athleticism, he's going to be one of the top receivers in the league if he continues on this track.
Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now.
Here we go now.
They go back to the ground now with Crowell. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Ordinarily, the responsibility for not letting edge pressure disrupt the play falls on the offensive tackles. Their job to push that edge pressure so far wide they can't either get to the quarterback or the runner, especially on a draw.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Kessler. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And he cuts it right sideline. He's got the lane, and there he goes. He's at the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Spencer Ware, an even 90 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, from back where that one started, they were hoping probably for just a few yards on the ground there. Instead, they get 90-plus and into the end zone.
And as much credit as I have to give the guys on offense, I often think when I see a run of that magnitude that there has to have been a mistake made, maybe even multiple mistakes on defense, because you're expecting them to run the ball in that stage from that stage of the field. Instead, it turns into one of the longest runs that we're going to see in the NFL.
After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. Wow, now we've got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
And if this offense is going to flow today, certainly the running back will be a key piece.
Without a doubt, because they asked their runner to not just do that, but to block, to catch, to help set a tone for their offense.
7 yards to go on 2nd down. Now Kessler on 2nd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And Kansas City coming back out on offense with that loss to Tampa Bay. 7-3, but there's not much margin for error in the AFC West right now.
And normally when you have a record of 7-3, you're not saying that a loss is disastrous, and this is not. But it feels that way, I'm sure, to Kansas City because of how tight things are in their own division. Oakland helping set the pace as well. Denver, the defending Super Bowl champs, right there. And San Diego's good enough to beat every one of those teams in their own division.
This is the offense we're going to see coming up in this one, and Travis Kelce will be key.
What a tremendous weapon he is, especially in the red zone. Knows how to find the end zone when running his routes.
2nd down following the incompletion. Now Smith. Escaping the pressure right. And some space here. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
On the run, it's Ware. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Backing up. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Well, when defensive coordinators game plan to put pressure on a quarterback, they often want to use blindside rushes, and that's exactly what they did there. The cornerback gets to him and drops him.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Smith. A bullet throw, but incomplete. So it's 4th down, and the Chiefs called on their kicker, Cairo Santos, for the field goal try. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it, and this one winds up no good.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. You know, that incompletion gives us a second. Seems like each week we talk about a certain division. We haven't discussed the NFC North a whole lot. Packers, Vikings. Those were the top-heavy favorites, and now could be the Detroit Lions.
You're so right about that. Packers, Vikings, Vikings, Packers. It depended on who you talk to, but no one mentioned the Lions, who now lead the NFC North as they head into a Thanksgiving Day tilt with the Minnesota Vikings. Boy, what intrigue that game has now.
And he's brought down. 15 yards there on the catch and run.